about pursuing something which you cannot see or you do not even know, but you can feel. It's about trying to be something which you don't even know could be something which you might feel, but you don't know. And you won't pursue to be something which you don't know, something which you feel. And also, you will not know that if you feel a feeling, you may just be feeling it and you do not know it. Many of your feelings are not known to you. You will obviously probably assume that because you have a feeling, you should know what you feel, and you will not know your feelings often are not known, and perhaps not even your own. If you can feel your feelings, you'll know them. And if you even have the ability to feel other people's feelings, you will not know them. And if you think then you could know your feelings, you will certainly be ignorant, at least, just because you didn't know that if you are having an ability to be empathic and feel other people's feelings, then you would truly need to have a feeling and then have a knowing that you don't understand it. It's not yours. How could you? Could you even imagine trying to feel something which was not your feeling? I mean, you would say, whose is it? Where does it come from? I think that the best characteristics and traits for us humans are trying to be the hero, trying to be accomplishing the impossible, and understand that, we all know we're going to die someday. We all know that that life is not permanent. But, well, if that's true, that we know that, it should only increase our determination to be utterly a hero, utterly never giving up, like relentless, like the hero that has to win, the one that is winning because it does what it does to get it done. If we are not willing to go all the way, give everything, are we willing to let go of everything? Are we willing to let go of it all? Could I walk away from my home right now? Could I walk away from all my possessions and just leave them? Like, could I just get up out of my living room and leave my house with all my and everything I own? Just walk away from my house. It's just, leave my car, my motorcycle, everything in the house, leave my house itself. Could I just get on a bus and go to the other side of the world? Could I do it today? Let everything go. I would say if I could do it, let it all go. Everything I own, everything I've saved up for years, just let it all go. Just walk away from it. I think it would be pretty heroic if I could even feel good about it, walking away from it. All those things that I have, the possessions I've collected for years, all this hard work, all this searching and finding, all this stuff, truly valuable. Just letting it all go, like as if it means nothing to me. What is important to me? Not any of my possessions. And nothing I own is even anything I really want. It's what I don't own that I want. What I'm seeking is not something I've ever owned. What I want to find is not something I've ever owned or could ever even dream of owning. And what I am desperate to find and need, but if I said I didn't know, so how could I even want it? How could I, if I didn't even know what it was? Like I don't even know what I need to know or what I want. What do you want? I don't know. Wait a minute. You say you don't know? You don't know? I ask you, what do you want? I don't know. Okay. But that's not an answer. What do you want? And you say, I don't know. How can you not know what you want? You should know. Well, I'm saying I want whatever I want. And what is it? What do you want? I already ate. Do you want a pie to eat? A carrot? An apple? An orange? Sure, food's good. But what more do you want? And why would you ask for only food? What if I said, do you want a car? Do you want a plane? Do you want to fly a plane? Own a plane? Well, I don't know. What do you want? I want a plane. I want a jet. I want an F-18 Hornet. I want a F-14 Tomcat. I want it to be my own. Park it in my backyard. Really? How could I want that? I'm asking you, what do you want? I want everything. Everything? Everything. I want it all. Okay, wait. Like, you want to have everything? Yeah, I want it all. Everything. I want the victory, success. I want all the money. I want everything. I want my needs just to be utterly met. Okay, so you know what you want. Yes, I suppose I do. Now, do you expect to get it? Well, yes, if I know it. But what if I don't know it? Would I even ask for it? Would I even dare to ask for it, or even dare to expect it? Could I even say to God, I expect that you'll give me what I need, God, because I'm asking and I'm demanding it too, because it needs to be. And then how could I even have the confidence that God would say, of course I'll give it to you, because it's obvious that you need it, because it's obvious that it's yours, because it's obvious that you know what you want and know what you need. And could God even be doing that? How could I perceive that God could do anything? I'd have to see what he was doing. How could I even perceive that God could look at me and be a certain way, say a certain thing, if I didn't know, hadn't already seen him? I'd have to know and see him then. What would you want? What would I want? I told you everything. An F-14 Tomcat, man. I want to park it in my backyard. Like a helicopter. It has to be an F-14 that flies like a helicopter. So we have to make one. Okay, so you know what you want. Yeah, but is that really all you want? You don't want anything more than an F-14 Tomcat? Well, I mean, what do you mean? Like there's something more to want? Like maybe all the money in the world, or just briefcase fulls of money, right? Sure, but is there more to ask for? What more do you want? Is it even possible to want something more than money, or greater, anything greater than money that you might want? Like what could you possibly want in your wildest imagination? Everything. Well, what does that include? Does that include life forever, living forever? Does that include immortality? Does that include an understanding, or understanding who you are, who you were, what you'll become? I don't know. Are you willing to walk away from everything you own? Are you willing to lose everything, all your possessions? Are you willing to utterly feel good about just walking away from everything you own and just being okay with it? Like absolutely okay with it. Like you didn't need it anyways. Certainly wasn't what you were looking for anyways, because you know what you're looking for. It's nothing you've ever owned. It's nothing you've ever had, because you've never had it. So you already know you don't need to focus on anything. What you do need to find. And what is it? Well, it's more than everything. How about, say, a relationship with God that I can see and understand? A relationship with God that I could witness it, that I could hear his voice, see some part of him, which indicates to me that I'm really actually seeing it and knowing it. But truly, what do you really want? A relationship with God. Well, like what? Like to see him talk, to hear his voice. Yes. To see his body, to see. And what if he says no? Well, then if he says no, it's already a no. But I didn't say I didn't need it. I didn't say I didn't want it, or it wasn't what I was needing and wanting. For whatever he said to me about it, maybe yes or no, I was only busy telling him I need him to make it so. In fact, I didn't know he said no, or he kept saying no. I just kept asking over and over forever until he said yes, because I knew. Perhaps I thought he didn't know. Could I even be so bold to expect that God might actually appreciate that I could be that heroic